Look to left. Reach. Turn. Pull knife and block. Shift. Forward elbow. Half step. Inner crescent kick. Turn. Left leg reverse side kick. Back elbow. Reach. Turn. Sparring tennis. Double on a form block. Round kick. Round kick. Reach. Double on a form block. Turn. Double knife hand block in a back stance. Shift. Forward elbow. Half step. Inner crescent. Turn. Reverse side kick. Back elbow. First step. Reach. Step forward. Double on a form block. Back leg. Round kick. Round kick. Reach. Double on a form block. Step together. Cross. Turn. Square block in the back stance. Left leg. Front kick. Side kick. Reach with the right hand. Left vertical. Right vertical. Step forward. Punch in a back stance. Knife hand strike. Reach up. Right hand. Left leg moves. Shin beat. Look to the left. Reach. Turn. Pull knife and block. Shift. Forward elbow. Half step. Inner crescent kick. Turn. Left leg reverse side kick. Back elbow. Reach. Turn. Sparring tennis. Double on a form block. Round kick. Round kick. Reach. Double on a form block. Turn. Double knife hand block in a back stance. Shift. Forward elbow. Half step. Inner crescent. Turn. Reverse side kick. Back elbow. Reach. Step forward. Double on a form block. Back leg. Round kick. Round kick. Reach. Double on a form block. Step together. Cross. Turn. Square block in a back stance. Left leg. Front kick. Side kick. Reach with the right hand. Left vertical. Right vertical. Step forward. Punch in a back stance. Knife hand strike. Reach.
Good. Can you all do it by yourself?
I can do that by myself.
Get to your dot.
I was facing all the right
Get
ways.
to your dot. Stop talking. Ready up? Yay.
It's here.
To be.
Ready, set, man.
Go. Supposed to kick with the same leg that you do the crescent kick. Job. All right, grab your staff. Okay.
Now you stack.
Practice your spins for a little bit.
Yes.
There you go. Keep practicing a few times. That's all you gotta do. Nice and easy. Thumb to thumb. Under thumb to thumb. Cool. And you continue this movement. You can do this going over your head. So you can go over your head. And then behind your back. And when you go behind your back, you're going to get your hands together just like this. So you're going to go over your head, get your eagle spin, and then behind your back, and again, grab it so your thumbs are together. You guys can see that. Get your thumbs together, bring it up in your right hand, over, eagle spin, catch it, and then all the way behind. Alright, so you guys can practice that. When you're going over your head, make sure you're going over your head. You can do this on a knee too. Grab the weapon with your left hand under, just like that. You can do that over your head this way. Ooh, and then behind your back, and then over your head. Behind your back, over your head. This is about probably intermediate. Beginners, you guys just stick with spinning the weapon from one hand to the other, making sure that you're not getting confused and grabbing the weapon in all different kinds of ways. Just keep your hand under, palm up, and then hands together, palm down, thumbs together, palm down. Keep spinning. Behind the back, over the head for intermediates, and then the advanced guys. You guys guys can start
Alright.
having to eat.
So that's that. Let's do your
Of your creative Jongbong form, okay? This is another fundamental technique that anyone from the beginner level all the way to the elite level will use in their form, okay? So I'm going to teach you guys the basics of this over the head strike and the uppercut, okay? So the over the head strike, let me show you what we're going to be working on today. So the over the head strike looks just like this, and then an uppercut unwinds to an uppercut strike. It almost looks like the starting position of your line one punch, okay? So over the head strike and uppercut, okay? So we'll kind of do this in slow motion. I'll talk you guys through it. So the over the head strike, what you're going to end up doing to start off with, you're going to take your left hand, and all you're going to do is put it underneath your right armpit, okay? Just like this. So you're just going to move the weapon from the left hip all the way under your armpit without even moving this hand much at all. So to learn it, all you're doing is just bringing the weapon from here to here. All I'm doing is using my right hand, my left hand, to bring the weapon from one side of my body to the other side of my body, okay? One side of my body to the other side of my body, just like that, okay? So go from here
Johnny, switch places with
to here. Look, the weapon is, all I'm doing is moving my wrist here, and the weapon is pretty much doing all the work, okay? Now, I can make bigger movements with this hand. Boom. Now I have the strike. Cool. Now, I'll just bring it back to the other side, and I'll show you the uppercut. So here, bring the weapon, all your hand around, all the way under that armpit, just like that.
I see.
Really, you can keep this arm straight. Just go look. Just boom. Good. Just like that. Good. The hand movement, if you want to get a little bit more advanced, you're going to bring the hand around this way, but now you're going to bring your arm up to you, like you're going to do a knife hand chop, a knife hand strike. So your starting position will be here, and all you're going to do is just like that. And let me show you what off the weapon, because it kind of still looks pretty cool. So from here, you're going to get your hands in a starting position like this, okay? And then you're just going to go like that, okay? So from here, with your hands, almost like you're doing a knife hand strike, except instead of bringing this hand this way, you're going to bring this hand underneath your armpit, okay? So from here to there, okay? With the weapon one more time. So from here, we're going to go like this and swing it across, okay? But instead of making it in two moves like 1, 2, we're just going to make it look smooth, all right? And we call it over the head strike, because you bring the weapon over your head and then strike like this. If you didn't bring the weapon over your head, you'd hit yourself in the head, so don't do that. So all the way over your head, and then strike, okay? You guys have that? We're going to add the next move. We've been pretty much doing the next move, except the uppercut. You're going to take your hand, you're going to drop it down here, and as the weapon is this way, you're going to take the right hand, you're going to scoop all the way up to the uppercut, just like that. So we're going to put those two together. They go together pretty well, okay? Like peas and carrots. So over the head, strike this way. We have that. Now, just unwind your arms into this basic starting position you had earlier, and then just keep spinning the weapon, and you end up with your left hand on your hip like that, okay? So over the head,
Okay.
drop your left hand down, scoop, and pop, okay? Over the head here, I'm going to show you from the side. Drop the hand down,
Move forward.
so you're here,
Move forward.
like this, and then I'm going to take my right hand and go pow, and bring my left hand to my hip. Always bring the left hand to your hip on these strikes, okay? That's called the touch point. So you want that hand to go there. Over the head, drop it down for your uppercut, okay? Over the head strike, drop it down for your uppercut. You can do the over the head down low for an over the head block or low strike, okay? And then uppercut. So you can change the levels of all these strikes. You go mid-level, uppercut, head level, uppercut, low level, uppercut. All right? You guys got to keep working on it. Do it till you can't get it wrong. Great practicing, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.
I'm getting confused.
Okay, here's the form. Yeah, well,
You're probably just trying to sneak ahead, or you've watched all of the other videos in this series, and you have all of the components well enough where you're not making any mistakes, okay? If you are making mistakes on any of the components that we've gone through, you will get frustrated with this form, okay? This is a basic form. However, if you don't have the understanding of those other movements, you're going to have a hard time with this, okay? So go back and rewatch maybe some of the videos and make sure that you're following along to those. If you want to try to go ahead and do the form before you master those other movements, that's good. It may give you an idea of what you really need to go back and focus on, okay? So here's going to be our basic form. Once you bow to the up, you're going to do your June B. You're just going to cross your weapon behind your back, and then when the judge says go, you're going to grab your weapon in your hand like you normally would with your right hand up, left hand down. You're going to step out with your left foot and do a right punch, okay? Over the head, low block, and then we're going to go back to our uppercut. You're going to do your 4 count. You're going to do your punch, over, under, punch, okay? Now, you're going to cross your arms, you're going to do 1 forward twirl, and you're going to switch your feet and strike out with your right hand. We're going to go through this slow. I know you're like, oh, not again. All right, so you're going to look over your left shoulder. You're going to stab behind you, step forward with the right foot and strike, okay? Over the head, strike. Here's the cool part. You got to go back to that first eagle spin video. You're going to face the front. You're going to bring the weapon over your head in your left hand, behind your back. 1 more time, eagle spin over your head, behind your back, and now your eagle spin right in the front. Here we go. We're going to do 1. If you're really good at it, you can do 2. Get ready to do a step out, right strike. Ah! And there's your basic winning creative form, okay? I'll do that full speed. Let's see if I can repeat that full speed. I'm pretty sure I can. Here we go. So from the beginning, get the weapon. Strike. Over the head. Uppercut. Punch. Over, under. Punch. Forward twirl. Strike. Ay-ya! Step forward. Strike. Over the head. Strike. Eagle spin. Over the head. Repeat. Eagle spin to the front. 1, 2, step. Ay-ya! Burrow and show. Cool. You guys got it? All right. We'll go really slow this time. Here we go. Using the terminology that we use in all the other videos. So from the beginning, our first move, grab the weapon. You're going to bring the weapon up.
Do that.
And just grab it. Normal. Step out with your left foot. Do it backwards. You're going to step out with your left foot and do a right punch out that way. Okay? Over the head, low block. Back to the uppercut. Okay? 1 more time facing you. So from the beginning, bring the weapon up.
Only because you don't listen.
Right punch. Over the head, low block. Back to the uppercut. Good. You're going to do your left punch. Over, under.
You're going to do an extra
Right
hour
punch.
of practice.
Okay? Now your forward twirl. Step forward and strike. Okay? So 1 more time. I'm doing a little double step in there because I don't want to get off camera. So after you do that right strike, you can easily forward twirl, step and strike forward. You don't have to do that double step. I'm just trying to stay in view of the camera. Okay? So facing the back again 1 more time. So from the beginning.
Come on, from the beginning.
Bring the weapon up. Step out to the left. Right strike. Over the head. Low block. Switch your stance and get that handful timing. Back to the beginning for your uppercut. You're going to do your left punch. Over. Under. Right punch. Nice. Now, forward twirl. Step forward and strike that way, okay? Let me go slow on that part because that's going to be it's going to be difficult, all right? So, after you do the back to the uppercut over here, you got your 4 count. We're going to take the right hand. You're going to drop the right hand down, and then you're just going to cross your arms to here. And as you do that, let me see what that's. This is from here, this way. Cross. All right. So it's just basically going when you're spinning the weapon around 1 time. I scope my hands together, and then I unscope them. Okay, just like the forward twirl. So I'm doing a forward twirl. Okay, I'm starting from here. I'm starting the forward twirl from this strike, the right hand out, and now I'm doing just forward twirl. And the only thing I'm doing when I bring the weapon to my left side